Ooh. Okay, let me finish.
Isaiah, sister, we were home from school. At the time, my mom wasn't home. We see a donut and it's wrapped up in a napkin. We're kids and we see something sweet and we want it. I told my sister, I'm like, we should ask Isaiah for it to see if he'll let us have it. My sister goes in my mom's room and asks him for the donut. And of course, he gives it to her and she eats it. When I see that she ate the donut, I was upset. Why would you ask him for it? You knew that I wanted some too. So I kind of tap her on her arm like that. Like, why would you do that? You knew I wanted some of that.
You were supposed to share.
Hey! He got upset by that. And she's not crying or anything. He just rushed up to me like, don't you put your hands on her? And I'm just kind of scared. He picks me up by my arm. He's hitting me with his hand. I was terrified. And he was hitting me hard. You know, I'm crying, I'm hysterical. I didn't know how far he was going to take it. Eventually, he stopped.
They got 4 episodes of stuff on. They got 4 episodes of like TV shows on TikTok. They didn't started something. They didn't started something. I haven't been on YouTube Live and I don't know how long. I'ma stop. I'ma stop forgetting y'all. I'ma stop forgetting y'all on here. But y'all gotta understand that I don't make no money on YouTube. Not that it's about money, it's about community. And y'all know the people on here, when I go live on here, the people on here be weird. So I don't know. Have you been a honey bear up north? Yes, I have. I made that video September 2024, the day I got fired. I went to Honey Bear. I had a dentist appointment anyway. I was leaving my house because they never wanted me to do work on Monday. So I was going to my dentist appointment. And I see a meeting because, you got to log in to pretend like you work or whatever. I see a meeting. It says, when they fire you that same day. Meeting Monday morning. Fire me. I said, fuck it. I'm going to go to my dentist appointment, then go to Honey Bear. This was 2024, guys. I posted plenty of times that I've been fired, but that's my memory of Honey Bear. The day I got fired, I went to Honey Bear Cafe. Let's go out to eat. I already been out to eat already. What's the play? Skidoos, or what do they say? They said I don't be saying it right. Skittles, Skidos. Anyway, Skidoos on 51st in Michigan. Man, I ain't been there in a minute. I'm lying. I wanted to go a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. Or was that? Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, and they was closed on a Saturday. I was so mad. Because on Saturdays, I do not like. I'll usually skip breakfast, but Saturdays, I'll be wanting some breakfast. And I'll be wanting some motherfucking unhealthy breakfast. And I went and they was closed. I was so sad. But it's funny, it's a family run business. So I guess if they got vacation, I mean, they just not opening up the shop. What's your favorite restaurant? What's my favorite restaurant? My overall favorite restaurant is Papados. My favorite Chicago restaurant is Provare. My favorite type of food is seafood, and as you can see through my favorite choices. Provare can do no wrong in my eyes. I don't care. Provare can do no wrong in my eyes. If you had to eat one, I can't do that. Well, you know what? I'm lying. I eat air fried chicken, red skin potatoes, and spinach 3 times a week. So I guess I would pick that since I already do it anyway. I love calamari. I used to think that was the thing to order. Like when I first started like getting older, getting my own money and going out to restaurants, I used to think calamari was the thing to order. Until most of that shit is trash. Most of that shit is trash. Like every time I stop ordering that like around 23. It's like it's never consistent. It's like I probably had good calamari twice in my life. I just stopped ordering it. I'm sure you can get good calamari at higher end restaurants. I stopped risking it. I just stopped risking it. Cheaper to buy. Oh, brother. We know that. For people who say stuff like that, who like it's cheaper, I want y'all to know that I think most people know that, but are you adding in the cost of labor? Are you adding in the cost of labor? It's funny because I had really, really good calamari, and I want to say I was at a pizza restaurant. What was it? Giordano's? But that wouldn't be right. Because why would I be at Giordano's? What makes it good? Not being chewy, fried good, I mean like seasoned, because you just frying some rubber, and sometimes it be rubbery, sometimes it be too rubbery. But again, I have not had calamari in so long. Shit, I forgot. I love you too. It was $20, and y'all be like, chewy means it's overcooked. And y'all be like, it's cheaper to make it home. And then I just remembered you gotta fry it. Do you know how much work deep frying something is? Bro, who is finna do that? Who's finna do that? Do you be on TikTok live all the time? All the time. I ain't been on live like a lot lately. No reason. Shit, I be tired. I be tired. So y'all, I've been doing dry January, and I don't know. I feel like I've been having trouble sleeping. Not that I feel my body with alcohol and drugs very often. I'm like, is my body detoxing? So I haven't done anything because it's dry January. So obviously I had a drink obviously on New Year's Eve, but I haven't, no drinks, nothing, edibles, nothing. Not that I do anything, but nothing. I have not been having trouble sleep. So the time that I would usually go live, I be so sleepy. But I can't sleep if you have a deep fryer. It only takes 10 minutes to make. No, babes. No. Like every time y'all be like, you can make it at home, y'all be adding extra work. A deep fryer, something I have to keep oil in. No, calamari is not even that good. Why would you do that? It's like a little reset. I personally think, I know a lot of people like, yeah, dry January is for alcoholics. I personally think that it is a very good reset and detox for your liver, especially considering after the holidays. So my birthday, no, I'm not pregnant. I gotta do this do I have to do this every year? Every year? Every year I do dry January. I gotta tell people I'm not pregnant. I swear I hate it. The sweat. Right. I'm not, if y'all have not noticed by now, I'm not a laborious woman. I'm not a laborious woman. I'm not gonna, they be like, you could just go make it. I'm not doing that. Not, thank you for your suggestions though. Anytime I'd be like, thank you for caring, thank you for your suggestions and your comments, stuff like that. But y'all gotta understand, we not living in that type of world. Like, especially in America, like we're not living in a type of world where people are being laborious, like, oh, let me do it myself. No. I'm not doing that personally. It just, I don't think that will come out good. It might not. Well, we gonna see. It might not. Not drink for a month. My body was sick, but never acted. Oh yeah, back to that dry January. So it was so funny. So y'all, my birthday is February 1st. That's my birthday. So my birthday always kind of got mixed in with January and stuff like that. But what people don't understand about my birthday is people think because my birthday's in February that it is not affected by like the holidays and stuff, but it really is. It has always been my whole life. But so I'm going on a birthday trip. I'm going on a birthday trip with my friends for my birthday. And so I was telling them, I was like, yeah, like when we started planning in September, around like October, I was like, everybody stop eating. Cause I'm like, I don't want no fat bitches on my trip. Stop eating. Like, try to lose a couple pounds. Cause I was like, when you get to the holiday, so am I lying? Have you not been drinking nonstop since Halloween? Have you not been drinking nonstop since Halloween? Exactly. Because when it comes, because I told, like, again, we started planning in September, October. I was like, yeah, calm it down. Once them holidays hit, once Halloween hits, you drinking on Halloween. You might have a few weeks in between. You really got Veterans Day, and then you got Thanksgiving, and then you got Christmas party, Friendsgivings, New Year's Eve parties, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. Drink, eat, drink, eat, drink, eat. Finally, I think that's why people do dry January, because like them holidays, it's just hard on your liver. It's hard on your liver. I drink a bottle of wine every day. Well, God motherfucking damn, maybe you should stop that. That's crazy. That's crazy. My guy birthday is February 1st too. An Aquarius man, I don't know, girl. You a strong one. I tried that one time. Oh, wait. You wipe an imaginary tear away. That's how I know you tell the truth. Y'all and y'all body languages. I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny because I was working out with my trainer today, and one thing that's always kind of bad about me, that I have a very unorthodox body. I don't know if you guys could like notice that from my content. So I move a lot. I'm very unstable. Like I'm a strong person, but like coordinating wise, I'm not. I'm very so he's like, you always move, you always doing that. So when people be trying to read my body language, I'd be like, no, baby, my body language is got ADHD. It ain't what you call. See, Aquarius women are top tier. Aquarius women are top tier. No, I'm an Aquarius. Take him to the comedy club. But Aquarius men, I don't know too much about that. I mean, I don't care too much for that. That's what I should say. February 1st, nobody asked me what I wanted for my birthday. My birthday is in how many days? 17 days, and nobody asked me. Nobody asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I tried the viral spicy bowl, and this is my initial reaction. It's down to 10 minutes. Y'all, getting this bowl was like trying to get some joy. Her name is Aritina, and she posted the link on Friday, and I ordered as quickly as possible. Not even really looking through the. Happy early, thank you. Yeah, these about time to come out. These about time to come out. Where you going for your birthday? St. Martin, St. Martin, St. Bart's. St. Martin and St. Bart's. Somebody asked me the other day, they was like, how are you able to travel with no job? And I'm like, I was on TikTok live. I was actually last night. I was like, this is the job. This is the job. So, it's been like this rhetoric that TikTok isn't paying anymore. TikTok isn't paying anymore. Which which is so funny because TikTok never paid a lot of money. My biggest ever check from TikTok was $2,600. I don't care how many views you thought I had. My biggest check from TikTok was 20, and I've been in the creator program since 2013. It was $2,600. You finna quit your job for $2,600? Are you finna quit your job? No, I don't think nobody in America is gonna quit their job for $2,600. So I always think it's funny, like when TikTok is like paying even less now. So every day, like, these creators gotta go back to work. They gotta go back to work because TikTok ain't paying no more. TikTok not paying no more. But it's just like TikTok never paid. TikTok never. I mean, they did, but it was just like it was never given that. You want a trip for your birthday, right? Did you make that in 1 week? A month. A month. No, yes, if I made $2,600 in a week, I would not be saying this. It was a month. That was a month. What's with the rude comments? Yes, I told you. YouTube is weird. YouTube is weird. These, you ain't lying about them braids. These braids are ready to come out. My hair appointment next Thursday. I know that's like 7 days away, but Be cool. Be cool. The person, what you talking about? Nothing. See a guy, I think they still look. See, I'm a guy, I still think they look good. Oh no, no. They trying to be funny. It didn't have to be said. You know, a motherfucker got a pimple on it, and you be like, okay, I didn't really notice the pimple. No, the braids are. They you just ain't have to say it. You just ain't have to say it. I'm on the West Coast. I love you. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Sorry. They is ready to come out. But we got another, what you call it, we got another, they gonna have to hang in for another week. So I'm actually going to Atlanta, and I'm going to do I want to do every month this year. I want to go to a different city and, you know, try out the restaurant. I want to try out like the food in that city, even though I guess there's no different than what I usually do. But I kind of want to do like a 1 day thing. I want to do like a 1 day, like okay, so this weekend I'm going to Atlanta, and I'm going to hit up as many wing spots as possible. I'm saying as many wing spots as possible, but I'm only going to be able to get to like 3 or 4, to be being honest. Have you been to Truffle Grill? Yes, I've been. New York, I don't know. New York probably not going to make the cut this year. When I in 2024, I went to New York twice. I know, but I mean, New York would take weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to ever get through. But I feel like I hit the big things in New York. Like, to go to New York is like, if I was to go to New York, I would have to go to something that's not popular. Like, I've been to the popular, you know, like the little TikTok viral spots of New York, and I wouldn't want to do that again. I would want to try something new. ATL does have some good food. I'm just going for the wings. Please don't make, every time I talk about it, as soon as Atlanta come out my mouth, as soon as Atlanta come out my mouth, Atlanta food is nasty. I'm just going for the wings. Do you ever look for food suggestions? Yes, I look for food suggestions on all of them things. All of them. My cousin just sent me. My cousin just sent me this little thing. You know now, like, okay, so I don't know if y'all noticed. Like, I noticed at the beginning of the year, come to the hood, New York, for good food. I will. When I went to East Harlem. I had went to East Harlem, and I had got a chopped cheese, and it was so funny. I had got into it with somebody like maybe like a couple videos later. I had already posted all my New York videos, and then they was like, "That's why you was in some random spot for a chopped cheese." I'm like, I was in East Harlem. Where else would I get a chopped cheese? Where else would I get a chopped cheese? I think everywhere has good. Exactly. Same thing with me. Every spot does have good. Like, you just gotta find them. But yeah, soon as when it comes, like, I don't mind going. Yeah, was I in Brooklyn? No. I went to Brooklyn. I went to Cuts and Slices, but again, I was particularly going for the TikTok viral spots. I know, like, you went to Cuts and Slices. Now I want some wings. Yes, I know for sure. One of the wing spots that I am going to one of the wing spots I am going to is Magic City. One of the wing spots I'm not going to is JR Crickets. Y'all don't understand. I go to JR Crickets literally every time I go to Atlanta. That's my favorite wing spot. I think they have the best wings ever. So I don't want to go there this time because I already know their wings are good. Like, people always like, go there. This is the best. Okay, I know that. I have made 3, 4 videos about JR Crickets. No, I will fight over JR Crickets. But I want to do something new. Oh, that's what I was saying. I don't know, have y'all been noticing, like, the landscape of food reviews are starting to change. Like, you know, content is a very innovative business. You gotta, you gotta innovate or you get left behind. All that, like, going to a single restaurant, trying their food and posting it. Yes, that's still gonna be the core. But we doing new stuff. We doing new stuff. I just saw a creator, Latrell. He's like a creator from LA. So I don't know if y'all seen that video. He said that they're trying. He's a big YouTube creator too. I didn't notice that. I found him on TikTok, but apparently he has a really big YouTube following. He's a food creator out of LA, and he was saying that Orlando Brown is trying to sue him for the review he did. For the review he did. What food won't you try? I'm vegetarian. I'll try almost anything as a food. I've always been a little bit explorative when it comes to food, so I'll try almost anything. Are you the chicken queen? Oh brother. Anyway, they were like, yeah. So he did this video. He was like, this is the day he's going to try like restaurants. He's going to try people plates from who sell plates on Facebook Marketplace. So I think that was like an interesting, like, if you guys ever follow what the fuck is her name? What the fuck is her name? Marissa? Is her name Marissa? Yeah, Marissa from New York. She is a very creative food creator. Like every day she posts a video and it's like something new. She's like trying all the food from this, or my boyfriend picks what I eat for the day, or I try all the foods that I hate for the day, only eating restaurants from black owned restaurants for the day. Like that's what we're moving towards. Like, a creative style of content, but at the same time with a food base. So like when it comes to like, oh, try this one restaurant, no baby, we a little bit, we on a more creative thing. Orlando Brown's ring for trying the other guy exposed him. Oh, do you like Caribbean food? Do I? I love Caribbean food. Orlando Brown is suing that guy though. The food looks terrible. I love you to come to my city in Denver. I've been to Denver. I went to Denver in 2024 for a baby shower. I only got to eat at one restaurant because I was only there for a day and a half. And then it's always so funny because the way I do food content is I'm not always intentional about my food content. And I think that's what a lot of people hate about me. But at the same time, that's what a lot of people love about me. And so I'm always 50-50 on if I should do it that way. So like you were saying, come to Denver. So you were saying come to Denver. So when I did come to Denver, I went for a baby shower. Like again, I'm going to make food content wherever I'm at. And that's how I've always done it. Like I don't go to make food content. The food content kind of comes to me because again, I have to eat. But again, it low key pisses people off. So I came to Denver and they'll be like, "Oh, you came here and you didn't try." And it's just like, I came for a baby shower. I had to eat. This was what was convenient, and that's what I had. But it's like a lot of people, they think like food creators, they think they don't do anything but eat food. I'm like, no, like I have a life. I have a life outside of this. I intertwine food content in my life. I don't like go out and like make food content in my life. I do sometimes. That's like, but then I'll state that. I'll be like, okay, like Atlanta, I'm particularly going. That means I'm gonna ask for suggestions. That means I'm gonna clear my stomach for it. Like nothing else. Nothing else is going on but food content. But other times, which is 90% of the time, I'm not really going to do that. Like when I went to Punta Cana, I went to Punta Cana on like a brand trip. So I had to do certain things for the brand and it wasn't food. It wasn't food related. So like, you didn't try this. I'm like, no, babes. Like, no, I was there on business. Yes, I ate. I ate what was convenient and I made content off of that. Did I particularly seek out places? I tried to, but I'm not always going to be able to get there. There's something with their own signature style. Yeah. Time. Cause in Brooklyn we have good Caribbean food. Dallas barbecue shots. Don't want nobody want them big ass TX. Is your name? Yes, you trying to do a background check? You like Young Thug? Thank you. Or is it two names together? That's who wouldn't want. I don't want dinosaur wings. I don't want that. I'm gonna let you know right now. Dallas, I'm curious. I'm actually excited to get to. I'm not gonna lie, like Dallas is giving Mr. Time. Dallas, and I don't want to do that because you know what? I had went to St. Louis, and the first thing I went to St. Louis, and it was nasty. I had to stop and make the video. Usually, y'all, I'll wait till I come home. I had to stop. I was like, this emos is so fucking nasty. I had to come. So people's like, oh no, you're coming particularly to talk shit, and I will like I have them preconceived notions about Dallas. I'm not gonna lie. I have them preconceived notions about Dallas. But if it's good, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, it's nasty. But if it's like I'm already thinking it's nasty. I'm already thinking it's nasty. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They talking When you come back to Detroit, I told you the food is on me. Is a big matter. So there are many areas with good food. I don't even care about like the areas or something like that. Give me three staples that local Dallas people love. I'll go try it. I don't really care about them areas, them streets. Give me three staples. Three staples that you say you should get a garbage plate. What's that? Like, is that like a thing? Is that like a thing? You know, when people in Chicago, they get some Harold's, they get a hot dog, pizza, and Italian beef. Like, and then you know they got their certain restaurants. Some places got their certain restaurants that you get certain stuff like Harold's. You get Harold's from Harold's. A lot of people go to Portillo's for the Italian beef, but you know we got many spots. So like, and in terms of Dallas, give me three spots. I guess Dallas would be barbecue. That's all I really know about Dallas. But yes, and what do the niggas eat? I forgot. I'm on YouTube. I could say words. What do the niggas eat? That's what I want to know. What do they like niggas? Do they like niggas? Tex Mex and barbecue. I don't. That sounds disgusting. Why would I want some Texas Mexican when I can get some Mexican? Do you go to Captain J's when you're in the city? You know, for review on the Coney Island. I did that. I did that. But you know what? I should re-upload them. Um um I did like a couple videos of like the best Coney Islands, and you know everybody was like, and personally, I'm somebody that asked me that. Personally, I think El George is just an okay Coney's personally. But it's so funny because it's like no matter what Coney Island you go to, people always saying you went to the wrong one. People always saying you went to the wrong one unless you go to El George, Coney Island, which I think is pretty average. And I'm not gonna lie, like as much as I be in Detroit, I've been to a lot of Coneys. I know I don't live there, so no, I ain't been to all of them, but I've been to a good amount. And it really, and I promise you, we get the same motherfucking thing. The same motherfucking thing is a grilled chicken pita. Grilled chicken pita, cause that's all I eat. Cause I don't really eat and they might get some wingdings. So let's be real, that's the main selling point is the grilled chicken pita. And I've had grilled chicken pitas from a lot of places. And El George was good, but the one I had posted, I think he said that one was from Motor City, Coney Island. And that one was pretty good. So El George just giving it's clean. And people respect it because it's a clean Coney. But is it like, oh, no, you have to go to this Coney? No, it's other good Conies too. TJ. Yes, I go to TJ. Actually, I don't like TJ's. I go to TJ's for TJ's on 8 Mile, but you have to explore the menu. I go, yeah, that's what I usually get. Like I either get breakfast or I get a grilled chicken pita. Have you ever tried kava? Yes, I think it's just okay. And one thing I hate about kava is one thing I hate about people is when they compare kava to Chipotle. That pisses me off. As somebody who likes Mediterranean bowl type places, I hate when they be like, oh, kava better than Chipotle. Like it's literally not the same fucking thing. We literally have roti. We have what is the other Mediterranean place? Roti, I Dream of Falafel, which is great. Yes, 8 Mile and Evergreen. Yes, that is the one. That's where I be at. Is it 8 Mile? I think so. Somewhere on 8 Mile. Yes, and I'll be going to TJ's. I go there for breakfast. I don't think I ever had a grilled chicken pita from there yet. I don't think I've ever had a grilled chicken pita. Because low key, I don't even be liking the grilled chicken pitas like that. Have you ever been to Starters? Yes, I've been to Starters. I've been to Starters. That's in Southfield, right? Demasi. Right. And so be like, Kava's better than Chipotle. Oh, that pissed me off so bad. And then I'll never forget, I got into an argument about that. And they was like, well, the comparison is the business style. The comparison, because it's a bowl type place. It's a make your own bowl type place. So that's what they're comparing. Oh, fucking brother. So then why is the result of the comparison taste? Like, well, how are you trying to compare it from business styles, but the result is which tastes better? Pissed me off so bad. Do you be going to the casinos? Yes, I went to MGM last time I was there. Lost my motherfucking $20. Fuck MGM. And the click they claim. Took my $20. First I put $1 in that machine, won $6. I was like, oh, I'm on the roll. No, my first spin, I won $6. I was like, oh, we finna have a good motherfucking. We finna have a good. Who said, oh fucking brother? I know you ain't take my line. Hold on. Have you been to Sweet Greens? Not really. I don't really like salads like that. I don't really like that. No, I did not. I went to gamble. I went to go win some money. I went to go win some money. I can't stand casinos. Yeah. I don't be in casinos like that. I had $20 in my pocket. I don't know. I forgot. I don't really keep that much cash, but I had like $22. I took $22, lost my $22, and set the fuck down and got me some pop. Not with no $20. I'm not donating my money. I feel like if I'm gonna waste some money, I'd rather waste it on some food. I'm sorry. I'm not a gambler. If I'm gonna waste some money, I'm gonna waste it on some food. I don't see how people gamble. And then I was there with my sister, and she was there with her little, little thing, and he was just flashing cash. Like they went to the tables, and I just stood in the back, and they just throwing 50s, and I guess they was playing craps. I don't know the game, the black and the red numbers and all of that and all of that. Oh, with the dice and stuff like that, they was just doing that, and I was just like losing 50, and then it's like then he throw another coin, and it's 100, and I'm just like, and I came here with my $20. I'm like, oh baby, maybe one day, y'all. Maybe one day. I do say one day when I get rich, I want to take like 5,000 to the casino. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to experience actually gambling. Like gambling. Yes, motherfucker spending all that damn money. Yes, you gotta clutch your shit. Have you been to Las Vegas buffets? No. I want to go to Las Vegas. I need some money. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go to Las Vegas in the summer. I think I'm gonna go to Las Vegas in the summer. But yeah, I said one day I'm gonna take 5,000 and go to the casino. I really want to play like blackjacks, and then I want to play whatever the game they was playing with the dice. Like you got to roll a 7 and stuff like. I don't know. Is that craps? I haven't been to casino since I lost 40 something hundred. Oh, 4,000. Yeah, I wouldn't go back either. I won 75. I was done for the rest of my Vegas trip. Period. I'm not no gambler. You know what's so funny is people be asking me like how do I maintain a lifestyle, and I tell people this all the time, like how do I maintain a lifestyle. Like yes, I make a good enough amount of money to not work. Like is it the best? No. Is it the best? But is it worth going back to work? That's what people don't be wanting to understand. Like is it worth going back to work? No, it's not worth going back to work. Like the bills is paid, food on the table, baby, I can buy a designer item. It's equivalent to like a low 6-figure paying job. Is it worth going back to work? No. But is it like, can I spend money? No. Like, so when I think about gambling thousands of dollars away, I'm not there yet. Yes, I will be rich one day. Yes, I will have 5,000 to go. But is it there yet? No. So like, I don't know, what's so hard? Keep your expenses low. I don't pay for a car note, and my rent is $1,700, and I have I have a really big 2-bedroom apartment. The rest of my bills, not even bills, because the rest of my bills is basically my $1,000 budget for food that I spend to make food content, which ain't really a bill. It's really more like a work expense, if you know what I mean. Like I know people don't see it that way because people don't see content as work. But yes, like my main bill. I mean, obviously I got internet and all that other type of bills. But yeah, I'm also in Chicago. It's 12 a.m. for us to have a good night. A lady wanted at the casino. Wait a minute, hold on. You said she went to the casino and they didn't want to pay her claim machine without, but it didn't have no sign. And they watched her use the machine for hours. I can believe it. You really get grinding a little bit more. You really should be grinding a little bit more. I should, but you know what? One thing about it, people don't understand that I'm a food creator. I actually eat the food, and I'm a woman. A lot of people who do like I know creators, and they be like, I pay 1K of that shit, 1K a month for a car. I mean, let me be quiet. I ain't gonna say shit. I just ain't got it. That's good for you. That's good for you, baby. That's good for you. But yeah, so that's why I don't count my food budget. That's why I don't count my food budget as a bill. Cause it's kind of like my business expense. So like you say, I do write it off and stuff like that. But yeah, my biggest bill is rent. So people like, oh, how do you do this? How do you do all that stuff and you don't work? My biggest expense is rent. All I can do when I start making my new content for the month, soon as I hit my rent, I just be like, all right, the rest of the stuff is profit. I ain't gonna say that because you know what you do. I do try to set aside a lot for content for taxes. You know why I don't think about what I don't think about taxes? Last year was my first full year of like being a content creator, and obviously I got a you know, I assume I would have to pay taxes. I'm assuming that. So I said every penny that I made in December, I'm gonna pretend like I made $0 in December. I'm gonna pretend like I made $0 in December. And my whole December earnings, I just technically I'm broke right now. I'm telling people right now, I'm broke right now. So the money that I'm gonna get this month, I'm not getting no money. I'm not getting any money this month. I'm not getting paid at all. In my head, I'm not getting paid at all because all of that money that I made in December but getting paid for in January is going to taxes. I'm putting it in a separate account for taxes. So when I tell y'all I'm broke, I'm broke. I'm broke. Do you have a great metabolism? No, I just don't eat all the food. Have you been to Motor City Casino Buffet? No, fuck Motor City because Motor City really took my motherfucking money and it's dirty up in there and it be smelling like cigarettes. Insurance expenses where I live. That's why. Oh, Motor City Buffet closed. If you talk about Detroit, that's very smart. You sound like me. Have to pay Uncle Sam. Yeah, like I know some people like, oh, I set aside 25% every month. No, I'm not doing that. Just the last month of the year, I just grind hard as fuck. And all the money is just it goes straight to taxes. And if the taxes need more than that, then they need SOL. I don't imagine my taxes is gonna be in the high thousands of dollars. But if it is, then we gonna have to work out a payment plan because I'd be like, you doing too much. I'm like my accountant, you gonna have to do something. Cause this is how much money I got to pay for taxes. If it's more than that, figure it out. I don't play with them taxes. Y'all know my degree is an accountant. That's why I worked 9 years as an accountant before I started content. I'm not to say before I started content, but before I was full time as a content. And so people always ask me about tax questions, and I was like, no, baby, I'm not that type of accountant. I'm not that type of accountant. Oh, it did. I didn't know that. If you bought a car, you can deduct your interest. Oh no, I'm good, baby. I'm okay. When people be talking about tax deductions and they be talking about buying something and then just deducting it for their taxes, I'm good because every month I don't deal with taxes. I have a CPA for that. I don't deal with taxes. I don't know what he can get me, what he can't get me, or what I would owe versus what I can't owe. All in my head is what I gotta pay every month. So if the bill $1,000 a month and you like, oh, you can deduct the interest, fuck that interest. All in my head is I gotta pay $1,000 a month. That's all I think about. My mama financial advisor, I'd be like, should I pay this off or no? 6'7". I already know the bullshit he was about to start with that 6'7". I already know the bullshit he was about to start with that 6'7". Save your receipts for your food content. I always do. And it'd be so funny. People like, do you need your receipt? I think we get into like this thing like, yes, I need my motherfucking receipt. How do you have so many Detroit friends? I know your friend bought a house here. I went to college in Michigan. Is it through the internet? No. I went to college in Michigan. I went to Grand Valley State. I was at Grand Valley State University. So obviously most of the black people there were from Detroit. 4 years of living in Michigan, the 4 years that I'll never get back. They said I influencers by Lamborghini truck and deduct them as a business expense. You know what's so funny? The side of influencing that people talk about as a black person with a black FYP, I don't see that. I don't see that. So like I'm gonna tell you like the rich creators that I follow is like Clark and Annie. I might see some Justine, just like the big black kind of lifestyle creators. That's what I follow. So like every time I'm hearing this, like anytime you be like this, yeah, I'm saying I said that. This is my algorithm. I said that. This is my FYP. Are you going TikTok tonight? No, probably not. I'm supposed to. I don't even need to be up because I'm supposed to be going out with my sister tomorrow to run errands. So Thursday is usually my down day. So I try to get on live because I be like I don't have nothing to do on Thursdays. But I told my sister I'll go with her to get her hair done and her nails done, and we gonna go to the store. So I really need to be asleep. So no, I'm not gonna get on TikTok. But have you watched Beloved live videos? She eats so much of the seafood. Yeah. I think mukbanging is disgusting. I don't like to talk about it too much because then people are like, oh well, aren't you a mukbanger? because I feel like a lot of people don't know the difference. Mukbangers sit there and eat all that food. I only need 3, 4 bites of the food to tell you how it tastes. I don't need that much food to tell you how it tastes. Mukbangers sit there and eat food and food and food. I personally think that's disgusting. I cannot even I followed one mukbanger like in literally every site. So TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I followed one only because she's from Chicago. And then she stopped mukbanging. And hers was never that disgusting to me. But I'm not gonna lie, I never watched a full mukbanging video. I watched Beloved because she was like the innovator. Like she was the first mukbanger I ever seen. Uh, do you have to be it? That's how Steve REO the IRS. I found my taxes every year. CPA certified stamp. He looked through. I download every transaction that on every platform that I have. I send him every 1099, every tax deductible, baby. I don't play with them taxes. I am up to date on my taxes. I don't play with that. And then like now because content creation is becoming a more sophisticated field of work to where people are taxed on. I literally have proof from the platforms of my income coming in, and then I have proof of the money that I spent to make those videos, because to have something deductible needs to be ordinary and necessary. So since I am a travel, lifestyle, and food creator, I ain't gonna say any expense, the expense needs to be ordinary and necessary. Basically, damn near any fucking food that I post, I can deduct it because that is ordinary and necessary. Because how else would I make the content without the food? So yeah, do you support our glorious King Trump? I mean, not really, but I hate when people say stuff like that. They be like, do you support? What the fuck did it matter? What do it matter if I support or not? He the president, ain't he? What the fuck I'ma do? Back when he at first got elected and people used to be like, y'all president, I used to roll my ass. I'm like, look, babes, we in this country with fucking idiots. They voted for him. We all in this shit to fucking together. So what the fuck? Please don't mukbang. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about me mukbanging. That's spiteful. I hate you tapping out real quick. Yeah, that shit was hot as fuck. Man, are you going to the Bears game Sunday? Hell no. And I would have went. And I'm not gonna lie. I do not let the internet discourage me a lot. But maybe I am bad luck. Maybe I am bad luck. But I said if they do make it the next game, I will go to the next game. I will go to the next game if they can make it past this one. But it's too fucking cold. It's 17 degrees. I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. When I went the first time, it was 35 and it was still cold as shit. It's going to be 17 degrees on Sunday. I can't do it. If I was your man, I would buy you all the food you could ever eat. Oh, thank you, boo. But yeah. Do I no, I wouldn't mukbang. I wouldn't muk. But you know what? Sometimes I do like to for some reason, you YouTube people, as much shit as you guys talk, as much as y'all fake concerned about people health on here, y'all really don't fucking care. I do like going live when I do get a seafood bag. So once a month, I treat myself to a seafood boil, because seafood boils are really seafood boils really are like bad for you. They're really greasy, high in sodium, but they so fucking good. I don't care what you say. So once a month, I get a seafood bag. I can only have a seafood bag once a month. I already used mine for the month. Was January 1st. So every time I go, I try to always turn on TikTok live. Not TikTok live, YouTube live. Because y'all like mukbang. Y'all like seafood mukbangs. As much as y'all say y'all don't, y'all like seafood mukbangs. I had a dream about our dear city. You sound like a 5-year-old brainwashed by his parent. Oh, brother. Yeah, seafood boil. Have you tried vegan food, or what you want? I've tried vegan food. No, I don't want to try it. I don't. I be so irritated when vegan restaurants be messaging me. Can you come try it? It tastes so good. I don't want to try that shit. I promise you. I promise you. Do you like Red Lobster? It's alright. Red Lobster would not be bad if they could source some better crab. When I had went when they was doing like the seafood, what they were doing, the seafood bags, that was so funny because that came and went. And people be so mad. Like they be like, y'all just going because the trend. Yes! Yes! Like, it was never given motherfuckers finna go to Red Lobster for a seafood boil. It was never given that. It was literally a trend. I am a content creator. Trends are everything. This is supposed to be America, where people have the power, but now Trump wants that taken away. That is what our nation voted for. That is what our nation voted for. You know what's so funny? I think Trump just wanna play. Trump just wanna play. He just wanna play. That's all he wanted. He wanted to come up in here, play for just if when it comes to men, everything is ego. He wants to just say he did. You know how motherfuckers be like, I do it for the plot. That's what I think Trump do. He's like, I'm just up in this bitch for the plot. You say like, I like your new coat. You heard me say, I like your new coat. Say thank you. I didn't hear you say that, but damn, thank you. Trump is making, yeah. That's good that you think that. That's good that you think that. If you voted for Trump, I always tell people is I don't get into politics like that. I don't get into politics like that. But if you voted for Trump and he is doing what you, I mean, apparently you voted for him for a reason. If he is making good on the promise on for the reason that you voted for him, that is good for you. That is good for you. Like, because I don't, people be trying to stress and stuff like that and debate politics, baby. I don't give a fuck. If you voted for him and he doing good on what he promised you, good for you. Come to Philly and try food. Philly food. What's Philly food? She don't want a Trump support. And when you coming back to the city, I can get you to Jordan. That go with your. Funny enough, did you eat that entire bear claw? No, actually, we ate a couple bites and we threw it in the garbage. Be scared to speak to you in public. And you always have a mean face when people say that, and people always say, "Run, say that, Shanikky." Your supporters be scared to. What they scared to speak to me for? What are they scared to? And no, they don't. People talk to me all day, so I don't know. I don't know. You found. I hate when motherfuckers don't be like supporters. S. That was one person. One person. Motherfuckers will have one thing and they be like, and then they'll try to make the whole thing. They'll try to make the whole thing. Like, no, your supporters. No, it was one person. Then you felt that way. Because people talk to me all the time. Every day. They talk to me all the time. But you said, funny enough, okay, so them Jordans that I had bought in the video, people was like, oh yeah, don't wear those. Don't wear those. I'm wearing them. And I'm actually gonna wear them next week. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to wear them because I know people finna try to roast me. I don't care. It's gonna be fun. I'm going to a what do you call it? I thought say Bears, a Bulls game. And yes, I'm wearing them motherfucking shoes. People crazy as fuck. They think I'm first. They crazy for fuck to think I'm gonna buy some shoes and not wear them. I'm sorry, I'm not that type of person. Like, you know, the girls just buy stuff and keep it in their closet. That literally burns a hole in my booty. Like, burns souls out my booty hole. Is to buy something and don't wear it. I don't care if I wore it just once. I need the satisfaction of saying I wore it. So to think that I was gonna buy them shoes, they like, oh no, take them back. No, I'm not taking them motherfucking shoes back. I'm about to wear them shoes. I'm about to wear them shoes. You recruiting that Pelly girl. Thank you. I'm gonna wear it again. I wore it once, so I'm gonna wear it again. And which is annoying because I don't know how to stop getting makeup on it. From getting makeup on it. Can we have no nigga? This is called live. Why would like somebody thanks they was like thank you for interacting with the live. Some people just be on live not talking. Why would you come on live and nobody talking? Says you. Like, why would you come on live? Because nobody talking. And I mean, and nobody talking. Like, I mean, I think I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. But and realistically, I'm not that cute. I'm not nothing to look at. Like, let's talk, boo. Let's talk. Why? Like, what? To make stop it happen where you could just wipe it off, you know, like a shoe spray. I don't want to mess up the leather though, because when I had wore it last time, yes, like, you know, obviously it's like makeup got like all right here, and I kept trying to wipe it off because I'm like, oh my god, I don't want the jacket to stain. I don't want the jacket to stain. Like, soon as I got home, I wiped it all off. But then I'm gonna wear the jacket again next week, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want it to like, I don't want the makeup to get on it. You were a solid 6, okay, don't matter. Coochie juicy, that's all that matter. His name is Bendova. That's funny. But why you be eating chicken like that? I be busting up. That's just how I eat. The question until I found out you had a boyfriend. A boyfriend. I got a boyfriend. Yeah. I've been uploading my old content on Facebook, and it's so serious. It's so fucking funny because this content is the content I made like in 2022. But I didn't have a Facebook page. I didn't have like a Shanikky Eats Facebook page. And so I've been uploading like my really old content. And it is so funny because people just asking like the same fucking questions. I love you ignoring, but it's okay. I used to have but you just saw me looking down. Y'all want to hear a funny story? I want to hear a funny story because he's like, you ignore me. Um, so I remember this would have been like 2018. This was like 2018. I hired this guy to like take pictures of me and my like I hired a photographer. I hired a photographer. I paid him in liquor or whatever. And he brought his friend or whatever, which is cool. And then, I guess he saw me, he peeped me out or whatever. He peeped me out and we exchanged numbers, even though mind you, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. So let me tell you. So I think he had like asked for my number that night. That night. And so my birthday, and then like the next day, I was flying to Vegas because I wanted to celebrate my birthday in Chicago, and then I wanted to celebrate it out of town. So I had gave him my number. Don't start lying. You pay him in liquor. But yeah, I mean, he was a nigga with a camera. So yeah, so he brought his friend, so he was cool. We was kind of like friends or whatever. But he had brought his friend, so I had gave my number to his friend. So I was texting his friend or whatever. This is the story ain't that long, I promise you, because this shit all went down within 72 hours. So the story ain't that long. Don't worry. But anyway, so I gave my number to his friend or whatever. And so yeah, so he was okay. So look, my birthday was Thursday. My birthday was Thursday. We went out, we had dinner, we went to the club, and he was a photographer and his friends with him. So he came to because we did a pregame in my house, dinner, and then the club. And so yeah, so I gave my birthday, and then so the next day I flew to Vegas. Mind you, my flight was at 5 a.m. All this had to happen like it was just really, really fast because we went to the club, mind you. So my flight was at 5 a.m. We was drunk getting on the plane. So we get to Vegas or whatever, we settle in. And I guess I was texting him just like a little bit, just like a little bit here and there. Yo, why this man started like, is you ignoring me? Like, would you give me your number for if you wouldn't? And mind you, I told him my plans. I'm like, first of all, it was my birthday. 2 hours ago, like 12 hours ago, I had to fly to Vegas. That's 4 hours. Check in, get sober, take a nap, explore Vegas. He like, not, I mean, would you give me your number for? I'm just like, are you, I was just like, babes, I just gave you my number. You knew that I was flying to Vegas the next day. Like, it's not even that you ignore me. It's not even like, oh, like, you had like another guy. It's like, you knew the schedule. You seen it. Because you went to the pregame at my house. You went to dinner at my birthday dinner. You went to the club. I mean, I don't know I think they left after the club or something. But then I'm like, you knew I was flying to Vegas. Did you like it was just like a very, very busy day. And I know they'd be like, oh, you're never too busy. No, fuck that. Like, fuck that. Like, it was like a busy 48 hours. And he was just like, are you ignoring me? Like a girl who for me wouldn't ignore me. I was just like, what? What? That's all. But yeah, that's so weird. And I'm just like, bro, mind you, he knew all of this stuff. He was too anxious, I'm sure. Yes, I think it was so weird. Funny enough, I was friends with this girl. And I saw them dating like a couple. I ain't gonna say it was like we ended up stopped being friends like a couple months after my birthday. But then like I want to say like the next year, I saw them dating. I was like, I thought we don't do that, but whatever. They'd be like, oh, he not off. He not off. I mean, first off, we weren't even friends no more. Like we was completely not friends. So nobody off limits. I feel like if you not friends no more, nobody off limits. But I don't know. I was just giving. It was giving. Girl, please, him. I'm glad yes, very early, very early. I was like, well, God, I promise you, it was 12 hours later. He was texting me, and we was texting okay for like the first 12 hours, like a here and there text, but the text got slower because the weekend got litter. Like it was my 25th birthday at that. Let me tell y'all that it was my 25th birthday. It wasn't no just any birthday. A girl's 25th birthday is like her quinceañera. Like it's a quinceañera times two. Like it was like a special birthday. So was I trying to text a guy? And then I was like newly single. It was just like, it was once your friend. You could not mess with nobody. Even okay, I don't never want to be like we mess with each other because that was like the extent of our relationship. Again, like I told you, the story wasn't that long. That was the story. You used to stay in the Bay Area. No, I never did. But I love a funny story. I love a reason to keep talking. What is so funny is I had met a guy a couple months earlier from the Bay Area, and why he was in Vegas. He was in Vegas that weekend. That weekend that I'm talking about. He was from the Bay Area. Or he was trying to talk to you. It's like he couldn't get you, so he got her. Okay, that's what it was given to me. That's what it was given to me. But again, we wasn't friends, and so it really ain't matter to me. But it was given that like, you trying to homie hop? You trying to homie hop? But no, I've never been to the Bay Area. I want to go. I want to go one day. Put this up here. What Chinese food places you be going to? I be going to Nikki's, and then what's that place? I be going to Nikki's. I be going to that place on Wentworth, 55th, and Dan Ryan. I can't remember the name. I be going there sometime. I ain't gonna lie. I be going there sometimes, and I be going to Nikki's in Hyde Park, and then I be going to what's that? My place in Chinatown. I always forget. He what the fuck is the name of that place? That's when I want to sit down. I don't go there very often, but when I want to sit down. And I be going to Three's Happiness too. You know, I made that video. I saw that video online from another food creator, and then I went that same day and I did the video, and like that video blew up. Like that video blew up crazy. But yeah, so I go there. I've been 2-3 times there. You should you like not really, because crab rangoon is never crab rangoon. Crab rangoon is fried cream cheese. I never had crab rangoon with crab in it. Um, Ming Hian. Ming Hian. That's like one of my favorite Chinese places. My Chinese coworker, we used to always order from there when we used to have to work late. She was like, "Yes, this is my favorite." And I ain't gonna lie, it became my favorite. It became my favorite. Have been a Chinese spot? No. When it comes to one thing I like one thing I don't really be liking about Detroit is it don't be having no like good sit down restaurants. So like when I sometimes okay, so look, it's two types of Chinese food. It's like, it's really not authentic, but well, I don't know how to say it. It's like the more like sit down type of Chinese food. So you get dumplings and soup dumplings and what other stuff? Really, that's really what I like and stuff like that. Buns and stuff like that. And what is the other stuff called? Like where you come around and you get the small plates and stuff like that. I like that type of Chinese. And I'm from the hood. I like a chicken fried rice 10 minutes, egg foo young, sauce on the side, stuff like that. I like that too. But that's all Detroit have. But sometimes I be wanting like some sit down type Chinese food. Use my chopsticks and type stuff. And I feel like Detroit don't be having that. Detroit don't be having that. And I just be like, why not? Like I feel like everybody got a Chinese type area, but Detroit don't. And I just be like, wow, like they don't have that. Like I'm very spoiled being in Chicago. Like people don't understand that. Like in Chicago, that is what I always talk about. Like people always like, okay, so yes, I think a lot of people, I think us black people, I think we are like the only ones who do like food competitions and stuff like that. And yes, so they'll be like, oh, which food is better, New Orleans or Chicago? And yes, like on a surface level, I can think of, Chicago as Italian beef pizzas and hot dogs, and I can think of New Orleans as, gumbo and beignets. I can think of it like that, and then I can compare that to that. But in my terms, like when you say city versus city, I'm thinking about all that city has to offer versus all that city has to offer. When I think about Chicago, I can get literally anything. Like, no, we're not big as New York. This is why I think Chicago is literally the perfect city. I was just telling my friend the other day, the only two things Chicago need to be perfect, because we already a great city. The only two things Chicago need to be perfect is to just a little bit less of that damn crime and shooting and some better schools. If we had that, if we had that, we would be unfuckwittable. Unfuckwittable. What the fuck is blue collar food? What the fuck is blue collar food? Um, but but I will say, like, I hate when people say, "Oh, you don't know about the crime here." The crime is here. Like, I hate when people like, "Oh, you're not from here, you don't understand." No, the crime is here. Yes, and it should not be. It should not be. And when I really say that, it really should not be, especially when so much of it is us on us. I know people don't want to talk about that, and I know that, oh, it's the reasons, homelessness, poor. I'm not getting to that. At the end of the day, it's us fucking with us. I hate that. If we was like that, cheaper parking. I don't really care about the parking. I'm just saying, like, Chicago could charge people will pay Chicago prices if it was not for the danger. I will say that. Because again, people live in New York willingly. Willingly. They pay thousands of dollars for a box. People in Chicago would not care about them parking tickets. They wouldn't care about the motherfucking parking prices, the sticker prices. They would not care if the crime was not there. I don't care. I don't care. But again, um, but yes, I like in terms of food, I can get anything and I can get it cheap and I can get it good. Indian, Chinese, motherfucking world-class steakhouses, Caribbean food, soul food, world-class cuisines, Italian food. Japanese food. We got a fucking Koreatown. I don't even eat Korean food. I heard we got a Korean town. Like we have we have everything. And so, like, when y'all be telling me, oh, is this food better than that food? Do them other cities have that? Do them other cities have that? And I will say, I understand nuances. Yes, every city is not going to have each culture because that's just not how it is. Each city has their immigrants and what made and shaped their city. But come on, like, I'm sorry, Chinese people everywhere. Why no Detroit ain't got no Chinatown is crazy to me. Mexican. I forgot the Mexican for Chicago. Like I can get a world class from each type of budget, all these types of cuisines in Chicago. So when y'all be telling me, oh, is it Chicago versus New Orleans? I don't think gumbo versus deep dish pizza. I think what does New Orleans have to offer? What is the range? What is the depth of what New Orleans have to offer versus Chicago? And Chicago wins every time. Wins every time. I'm desensitized. I'm not gonna lie. I'm desensitized to parking because I feel like people think about parking. Let me shut the fuck up because I be pissed off at the parking too. I be pissed off at the parking too. But also, I'm a public transportation type person. One thing is like if you live in Chicago, you know when to take public transportation and you know when to drive. And it's like when you know when to drive, you know when you gonna eat that little parking. You don't have Detroit talk about what we do got. No, when we went to Orlando, they said you were gonna. I was totally disappointed. I was looking for something similar to downtown Chicago. If y'all haven't been to Houston, they have great Mexican food too. It's so funny because I had went to Houston and I was like, "What a Mexican food at?" Because y'all always talk about y'all got Mexican food up in Houston, and then everybody was like, "Go to what's that? Donatella's, Donna something." And I was like, "This the only Mexican food?" Because I looked at it on TikTok and I'm like, "Okay, it looked good, it looked good," but I was like, "This can't be like y'all like go to Mexican spot like no, what are Mexicans at?" Chicago's an old city, so it's expected to find any kind of food there. Yes, it's a great city. I feel like other cities could track behind that, but I just don't think they want to. South Texas had the better. Chicago not fucking with Louisiana food. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? They just like, oh, Chicago not fucking with like Louisiana food. Like, what steakhouses do y'all got? What world class steakhouses? What world class Indian restaurants? Italian restaurants, Chinese, Mexican. You not getting that? You're not getting that in Louis. I mean, in New Orleans. Well, you say Donatello's. I don't know what the name of it. Like Frank Lucas. Who the fuck is Frank Lucas? Houston doesn't have the best Mexican. It's all Tex-Mex. Houston has Mexican food trucks that are off the chain. I'm not talking about restaurant food trucks. You know what? Food trucks low key don't be that good. Food trucks don't. Nobody can fuck with Detroit. Oh nothing. I'm sorry about that. It's okay, boo. It's okay, boo. I hear that. I hear that every day. You believe that? I fucks with Detroit. I saw this video about like how Detroit is being revitalized. Like what they like the car companies kind of like bought up the whole downtown and they just investing heavily into it, and it's just like branching out. Say who travel on business think listen to what celebs say. No, I don't go fuck what the celeb got to say. That's y'all problem now. Y'all know one thing I'm learning. One thing I'm learning, like, and I don't give a fuck what you say about the. I don't give a fuck what you say about the internet. The internet really shows you how people think. Like I was listening to this guy, and he was talking about this. He was talking about like he's a points guy. He's a points guy, and I was listening to him talk about like his honeymoon trip and how he was planning it and he was doing all the points. I'm sure you probably know who the guy is. I don't fucking know who he is, but that's what he is. He was like, he was telling like every time he said something, he was like, I'm flying first class. And then he was like, we're staying at a 3 key star. And I just realized a lot of people love accolades. People love prestige. They love that. They love reputation, accolades, prestige. They love all of that. And they'll follow behind that. And so when y'all be mad at people wanting to be like influencers and creators, I don't see why, because that's what people respect. That's what people follow. Why they do, I don't know. I truly don't know. So he'll be like, I was staying in this like this hotel got certain awards, so I'm going to stay there. But it's like, why? Like, is it convenient for the trip? Is it if your interests, like, yes, they might have good robes and good towels and gold plated wooden panels on the bed. But what is that doing for your trip? But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you can say, I stayed at this 3 key star hotel. Because people like that. They like that prestige. When it comes to flying, that's a little bit different because you're actually feeling, you actually, experiencing the business class. You're actually paying for comfort, which I still think is a little, but I mean, I'm like, I can see that. But when it comes to like hotels and stuff like that, like why? Like, listen to celebs. Like, what the fuck do I care about a celeb? So, because at the end of the day, a celeb is a person who just gains some notoriety through their form of art. What the fuck do I care what they say about food? I don't. And I know that why do people listen to you? You don't have to. And again, I don't have to. You don't have to listen to what I say about food. I don't have to listen to them. Because I'm like, why? You just a regular person. Like, why the fuck would I care? Celebrities are people who have weird taste buds, just like your weird ass cousin. We should do a dating show. Mixing the food, and the other person have to pick what the other person eats for dinner and drink, and they judge based off that. Oh, that sounds cute. I'm talking about the food to people. I'm always Chicago, New Orleans, Toronto. This is true. If a food review was like, I'll follow their recommendations. That's fine. Yes. But then like celebs, I don't really care. Only reason I want to go to Chicago, yes, come to Chicago. Not now though. I ain't gonna lie. It's cold as a motherfucker. I woke up this morning, it was dark as shit. I was like, damn, the sun ain't coming out. 30 minutes later, whole fucking blizzard. Whole motherfucking blizzard. And then it stopped. It stopped. Why the motherfucking snow freeze over? Now all the roads icy. Don't come. Don't come until March. Don't come until March. If you do come, don't come until March. I'm telling you right now. It's cold as a motherfucker out here. And it ain't shit to do until March. The best hotel for me is the Marriott. You have the Marriott suite. When it comes to hotels, y'all, like when it comes to hotels, I know people hate me for this. The room don't matter that much. Why are you cursing me? Put out and your hair not done. So if my hair was done, I can curse you the fuck out. Talasia. I like summer in Chicago. Hit the Rib. The Rib Fest is my all time favorite. My all time favorite food festival. I love it, love it, love it. One thing about me is it's so funny because I'm always feel like I'm traveling on Memorial Day, and the Rib Fest is like the it used to be the first week of June. I used to be like, no, I can't go nowhere the first week of June because that's the Rib Fest. That's the Rib Fest. All right, and I'm gonna go to Lasia. Come back in 7 days. My hair gonna be done, and I'm gonna curse you since you said I can curse you out with my hair done. The room matters when you 40. No, I tend to listen to celebs who are like me. So it's Kevin there, travel influencer, Chicago. But yes, I'm the room doesn't matter. I make the room matter for me. I make the room. Talking about, okay, I make the room matter for me. One thing about it, like my thing is obviously it's price. I feel like people they be like, oh, I'll spend anything. No, not me, baby. I say this all the time. What kind of hairstyle you get? I think I'm gonna get a blowout. I think I'm gonna get a blowout next week because I have a couple events next weekend. So I'm gonna get a blowout because I'm gonna take my braids down. I'm gonna get a blowout, but I'm getting braids again for my birthday. So I'm gonna get a blowout. My blowout gonna be from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. I'm getting that following Tuesday after next Thursday. I'm getting my hair done because my birthday trip is 2 days after that. So yeah. But yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Oh yeah, the rooms. Like the room has to work for me. It's like when people be getting rooms based off like accolades and they status and stuff like that. I feel like that room working you. That room working you. Like I like when I went to Asia, a lot of stuff was going on last year. A lot of stuff was going on last year, and I probably shouldn't have went to Asia. But I said fuck that because you know what? Now is the time. Now is the time to go. Like it was never gonna be a better time to go. So I didn't get to plan anything. Like I was planning that trip like the days before. Like when it came to the hotel, everybody was saying, like in Japan, everybody was saying, make sure you stay near train line. So I found the closest hotel on the train line. I found the one that was a chain hotel because I knew I was gonna be solo. So I know I didn't kind of want a boutique hotel. I wanted more of like a bigger hotel so I can feel safer right across the street from the train line. Actually, right on the same block as the train line. Train line was great. It could have been better, but for the price, because again, price, location, and then all that extra bullshit people be talking about is what matters. I feel like people be picking hotel rooms, people be picking hotels off the room and not the trip. And again, it's like unless you finna stay in the room most of the time, like I can see people picking hotel rooms for like all inclusives and stuff like that because you are gonna spend a lot of time, or if you are a person that spend a lot of time in your room, then yes, maybe that is. But like a trip like Japan, I knew I was not gonna be in there. Yes, the room mattered. Yes, I had to have a clean room. I wanted like a major hotel, like a major hotel chain, but it had to be convenient. Do you know how hard life would have been if I would have had a hotel that was blocks and blocks away from a train station? Would be zero. I'm used to the cold. Thank you, but you have balls of still going out the country by yourself. You're very spontaneous. I don't see how people wait. If I was to wait, I would have never been to Asia. If I was to wait, I would have never went to Bali. I would have never went to Thailand. I would have never went to Japan. I would never went to Dubai. Cause who is gonna wait for somebody else the rest of the day? I don't see how people do it. I pick rooms based off convenience and comfort, yes. But a lot of people, that's how I think of it. But no, people like, oh no, the room matters. To me, what that hears is I don't care about anything else as long as the room is pretty. And I'm like, no, no, I'm sorry. Because that room's not going to do a fucking thing for me when I got to walk 2, 3 miles or I got to Uber everywhere. When like I want to Uber to the club. Like one thing about it, like I like to be in the mix of stuff. Like I like a restaurant. Like if it's not an all inclusive, I like a couple restaurants nearby. And no, you want to pick a boutique hotel in the motherfucking forest because the room matters. And now every time I want something to eat, I gotta take a cab. No, that shit pissed me off. Where have you been, Macy? I could see myself living here. I was gonna say Thailand, but I don't know. Thailand is a great place. Bangkok, and to be particular, is a great place, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Let me think. Let me think. Where can I see myself living? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't think I'm that adventurous to ever move out of the country. But um because I'm a woman, so I have, like, them ties. I have them emotional ties. Like, can I ever see myself living anywhere too far away from my family, my friends, my safety, my comfort? That gets me nervous. So to think about that country, I would have to think about that. But I don't know, have I ever been somewhere? I'm trying to think. I don't know. Thai food, the best you can eat. What do you mean? It's a lot. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. It's a big ass city. It's a big ass motherfucking city. Chicago's a big city, and this why again why Chicago is the most perfect city, because it's a big city. People say, well, it's a big city with a small town charm, or whatever the fuck they be saying about it. You know what? People be trying to say that as a shade, but that's a compliment, because we get all the benefits of the big city. And yes, it's a lot of people, but it's just not that much. Bangkok is pretty big, but I'm not saying, like, Bangkok is pretty big. It's just a lot of stuff, it's a lot of people. It's just like I could live there, but it would just be, I would have to live a very certain lifestyle. I'd be thinking about Costa Rica, but when I went to Costa Rica, I didn't explore Costa Rica like I wanted to. I didn't explore Costa Rica like I wanted to. What did you think about the McDonald's in Japan? It was okay. Yeah, I think McDonald's is McDonald's everywhere. You know how McDonald's in America is like, okay, it's convenient, it's quick, it's decent, it's not the best, it's cheap. So, they hit all those pillars. That's the same in Japan. And I always think it's so funny because you don't know how to be like, the food in Japan is so much better. Man, Japan was packed Japan McDonald's packed the fuck out. I stayed right down the street from the McDonald's. So every time I would get off the train, I would pass it, pack the fuck out. Lunchtime, pack the fuck out. Nighttime, pack the fuck out. Motherfuckers like McDonald's. One thing about McDonald's, I don't know what the fuck they did, but they made themselves a global phenomenon. No matter where you go, a motherfucker gonna eat some McDonald's. What a lot of people don't know is that Chicago has a lot of Black history in it. Yes, it was not Chicago founded by a Haitian man. I know that's not Black American, but whatever. It's always going to be Five Guys for me and the girl with the red hair, Wendy's. You're right. It ain't cheap. I mean, shit is cheaper than other stuff. How are you able to stop eating it? Stop. You don't have to eat all the food, babes. You don't have to eat all the food. And it's so funny because I personally feel like I don't eat that much. Even so, I've been eating better. Like, I've been eating better. I don't know if you guys noticed. Obviously, like, the content took a dive after like when I started working with my trainer. Kind of like, it was like mid October to even now, and it took a nosedive. Like, I wasn't just going to restaurants, but it was like, even when I was at my biggest, like right before I was going to him, my highest weight was 198. My highest weight was 198. So, and that's me eating at my peak. That's me eating at my peak. So yes, I calmed it down. Like, I'm even going even smaller. I'm not eating as much as at home. I'm still doing my food content. I still eat, like, I eat crazy when I go to my food content, but I kind of push those back. Like, now I'm only going to the restaurants Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I usually don't, like, I'm eating whole foods the first four and a half days of the week, and then the other 2.5 days of the week I'm eating, I eat whatever I want, basically. I mean, I eat whatever I want no matter what. But even at my biggest, I was a 198. I was 198. So yes, she's 5'10". I'm not. I'm 5'6". I'm a pretty average height woman. So it's like I was gaining weight. I was maintaining that one. I was like at my biggest, 198 was like big, but then I step on the scale, I'll be like 193, 194. It was between, I was always between 190, but I never touched 200 unless I had clothes on. It was like 190 to 200, but I was never 200, because I said once I do 200, I would not eat for like 2 days, because I was never going to say 200 on the scale. But even then, it was like I could still eat what I want, and 198 was going to be my biggest. 198 was going to be like the largest I was going to be. And it's just like I feel like even me eating crazy. So people like, oh, you not even that big and you eating crazy, and it's just like, what do y'all be eating? What do y'all be eating to get big like that? Because I eat it. I just don't eat that much. To me, I think y'all sitting there eating all the food. You don't have to eat all the food. You don't have to eat all the food. Me and my friend, we be having this discussion. I I think it's the 4K. You know what people were saying? Like they were saying, like, oh, my feet look big. I wear 8.5. My feet, I mean, my feet are big, but I'm like, I wear an 8.5. I don't know what it is about the cameras. People like, oh, you look so much bigger. My scale says stop. I'm 6 foot. We would look amazing together. I don't, yeah. 6 foot ain't tall enough for me. You need to be 6'5" at least. 6'7". 6'7". 6'7". I'm 12. Yes. And then I feel like I'm just like, I used to go to the gym. I used to go to the gym pretty heavy. I did stop. One thing, I was going to the gym, so I had got laid off September of 2024. As soon as I got laid off, I started going to the gym every single day. My thing, I would like get up, create my video for the day, because you gotta try to post at least once a day. Create my video for the day, go to the gym, come home, take a nap, and then that's like my schedule. So I like stayed in the gym heavy, and then I kind of like once I came back from Asia, I kind of slipped off, and then I enjoyed my summer, and then I got back working with my trainer, which would have been September of last year. I'm 6'3". She needs to be a foot taller to Detroit. I take it home, buddy. Right. And I do got to go to Detroit in a few weeks too. About you don't have to eat all the food sounds good, but I'm hardwired to eat at buffets as if I didn't know where my next meals come from. And I think a lot of people have, oh, this pimple is so annoying. I think a lot of people just have like unhealthy relationships with food. I mean, I think I have unhealthy relationships with food. Like, but at the same time, I also have an unhealthy relationship with being fat. So I kind of stop. And then I don't know. I think I don't like I could eat a lot. I could put it away. I can put it away. Believe me, I can put it away. But it's just like, okay, don't you be feeling greedy? Don't you be feeling greedy after a while? And no, I'm even like I'm not even a take a one bite person, but it's like I'll have like 4 dishes, and people like, oh, did you eat all that? Like, why the fuck would I sit there and eat 4 meals? 4 meals? Like, you saw me order 4 meals. So like when I had did the video for Juanita's, I specifically ordered 3 meals plus 2 tacos. And they're like, did you eat all that? Like, why the fuck would I sit there and eat all that? That sounds disgusting. Like, that sounds disgusting. Is this your main job? Yes. I swim a lot at the gym. Man. If you a swimmer, you must got a body, oddy. You must got a body, oddy. I'm back. If it's 7 days already, you still gonna get your... Don't worry. Well, I'm getting it done Thursday because I'm going out Thursday night. I'm getting it done Thursday. I'm going out Thursday night. Is it Thursday yet? Yes, Thursday. So yes, don't worry. My shit gonna be done. Do you feel like you wasting food when you ain't taking a bite? I mean, yes. I mean, what do y'all be wanting me? I think you know what's so funny? I think people be trying to clock that T when it comes to like wasting food. They be like, oh, why you wasting food? Okay, first of all, it's my money. And then second off, what do you want me to do with the food? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and eat it. Like, I throw away so much food. I throw away so much food because you want it to taste multiple dishes, not overeat. People are crazy. I'm 14. I'm about 6 foot. Baby, if you 14, get off this motherfucking lab. Go do your homework. Go to sleep. Go to school tomorrow. But yeah, I have to waste a lot of food. Most of the food, I'm gonna say most of the food, because for that Juanita's, I ate all the jerk chicken. I ate the shrimp taco. I did not get to eat I did not get to eat the rest of the steak taco. I ate the shrimp taco. I ate most of the jerk chicken. The rice I did not have. The cabbage, I ate the cabbage. I didn't eat. But the yams was for him. He didn't eat the yams though, cause he ended up leaving. So I ended up having to throw it away because I don't eat yams. The fried chicken. Somebody else had the fried chicken. I think I threw the greens away and I threw the mac. I ate some of the mac. I ate some of the mac, some of the greens, but I threw most of it away. And then what else? What was the last thing? Oh, the fried rice. The fried rice. I ate a little bit more of that the next day, and I threw the rest of that away. That I did. Give it to the homeless. Homeless people don't want picked over food. Also, where would I find homeless people that want food? Like, y'all, I'm not about to go find a homeless person every day. I go to about 3 to 4 restaurants a week. I'm not about to go find a homeless person every day to give that food to, baby. I'm not. They don't want picked over food. Like, and I will say I probably eat 50% of the food. Like, half the good shit be gone. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Tell me why I got my hair done by the African lady and I wanted a certain hairstyle. She didn't give me a hairstyle. What happened? So like when I was saying like I ordered the jerk chicken meal, I ate all the jerk chicken. So the only thing left was the rice. What the fuck they want some rice for? They don't want that rice. It was rice and then like it was the yams. The fried chicken, it was maybe like a half of fried chicken and then the mac and cheese and stuff. They go like, bitch, what the fuck you give me this shit? Ain't no meat up in here. Where you from? I'm from here, baby. Something is always better than nothing. I rather give a homeless person a couple dollars. First, most of the people in Chicago don't be homeless and they don't want no fucking food anyway. They be like, give me some money. Give me some money. If you get a motherfucker plate of food, they gonna be like, can I have $3? Can I have $3? They don't want no fucking food. Hold on, my friend. Listen to it. I'm on some passenger princess shit. Nevertheless, we fuck around, come back home from a date. The day was cool. It was cool. We had a good time, right? Get back to my crib. It snowed this morning, and then the snow froze over. Car go inside. You know what I'm saying? Everything's cool. She's not giving no signs that she's trying to do anything else. I'm like, cool. Like it was good chopping it up with you. I had a good time. As I'm getting out of the car, she looks over. She's like, "You good? Like you got everything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm straight." She's like, "You don't want no head or nothing?" I was like, "One more time, excuse me." What she said? She said, "No head. Like you good?" I was like, "Of course I would love some head. What kind of question?" One time, Carolina gets snow. Friday, when I get back to Railroad Didi. 16 degrees feels like -1. Hopefully, okay. Oh my gosh. It's supposed to be 35 though on Friday. And it was 48 earlier. It was 48 earlier this week. Oh, the day before, it was just this morning it snowed crazy, but you don't understand. The day before it was like 48 and it felt so good. Today is freezing. Is that all your hair? Yes, it is. It's 100% mine because I bought it. I bought it and I paid for it to be installed. I see people eating so much fatty food because there should be some type of control. What, Cassandra, what type of control should it be? What type of control should you have on what people ingest into their bodies? And furthermore, what you looking at it for? What are you looking at it for? I don't understand. I cannot name let me tell you, the only type of content that pisses me off, but I still watch it, is that one guy who take 1-day trips. He be pissing me off only because I feel like he be wasting money, but I be watching the fuck out of that shit. Cause I'm like, why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? But yes, I don't watch stuff that I don't like, and I don't understand. I don't understand why, like how people get into content that they don't like. They're like, oh, people eat so much food and it just be sickening. Like, how do you know that? Like, it's a style of content that I don't like. Like, I don't really like red pill. So, and if I see it, I turn away from it. So I don't see it too often because my algorithm is not set that way. Who said he paying for it? What? Did you go to Soul Food? Yes, I did. When you out there, any black other no, I only went to the Soul Food house. The gumbo was good. The fish was it depends on how you like your fish. The fish was it was okay. Cause what I had like fish and grits or something like that. Fish and grits. The fish was okay. Like I can't it was fish. Like I'm gonna say it's good, it's the best fish I've had. No, but it was fried fish. I love to eat fucking taste Chicago. Crispier fish. Yeah, it was like a crispy fish. One thing, what's your favorite food? Dick. I forgot I could say stuff like that on here. I can say stuff like that. I this is why I love YouTube, because you could say that. If I was on TikTok, they would have click, Harold's clear. I know, man, man. You tease. Charles, is never going to happen to you. It's never going to happen to you. YouTube, I'll be like I remember I was on YouTube live one time when I was in St. Louis, and I guess like the top of my boobs was showing. And like all the comments was like men just talking about it. And I was just like, this what y'all be doing? Y'all just be on here looking for women to see parts of their body. It's just like weird. Like, oh my God, I said my favorite thing to eat is dick. Oh my gosh, you tease. Baby, get over the fucking imagination. It's never gonna happen. Did y'all see that video of this man? He said he used to he had a fake page and he used to scam men out of their money by pretending to be a petite Asian woman and stuff like that. And he said that made him develop a disdain for men because of the type of stuff that they would say to him. He was like, oh my God, men do this. Like, men say this to women because he's faking being a woman. He just taking their money. And it's just like, babe, like, why do y'all be doing that? Like, why do y'all be doing that? Never. Like, it's never going to happen. Yep, this is a late night conversation. And it's fine if you have a conversation, but then once they start like saying creepy stuff, and then they'll like keep like putting it in like the chat, like, oh my God, I see your titty. I can see your titty. I can see, like, you are a grown man typing that. Do you not feel a cornball in any way? Not you, because I'm not talking about you, that particular person, but I'm just talking about in general. Like, they be doing that. I'm like, do you not be feeling like that? You don't feel no type of way. You don't be feeling no type of way. And then I'll be like, you know what? Maybe it's little kids. Maybe it's like little boys or something like that. And then that'd be the only excuse. Like, when certain people say that, I'd be like, clearly, they never had no picture. So I'd be like, okay, maybe this is a kid. Maybe this is a kid. Maybe this is a kid. Kids don't know. But I was like, I cannot imagine a grown man, when I think a grown man like 25 and up, like frontal lobe developed, and you just sitting on live and you scrolling on like YouTube live, and you're like, oh, I see a woman, and like my boob wasn't out. I think I had like, it was like this, maybe like this, like it was, it was skin showing, and they just like, oh, show us your boobs. I'm just like, bro, do you not feel like a cornball? Did you know I didn't date anybody out there? Maybe I was trying to hit my little spots where Sasha outside my motherfucking door pissing me off. Things. If ADHD like me, certain things people say true. Yes, it is. It does. It does. I do have ADHD, and certain things do trigger me. I don't know why. She's a pretty dog. I need to get on here and start begging. Sasha need $3,000 to get her teeth cleaned, because again, I guess I'm a terrible owner and she has the worst teeth. in the world. Apparently, I was supposed to be brushing her teeth 2 to 3 times a week. I'm about to be 40 now, so I don't mind much of a conversation. I like a woman to be open. Okay, I'm not talking about that, but okay. Stop begging for money. Yeah, I need to get on here and beg for some money. $3,000 for my dog to get her teeth cleaned. That sounds so funny because it sounds like a scam. But yes, I do have to pay for the vet. Do have to pay them $3,000. Can you clean? No, it's past that. She's 12 year old. She's 12 years old, and apparently her teeth has been deteriorating since. Yeah, that's what they told me. I'm like, well, goddamn, you got no the fuck I don't. Mike Gooler, you sound like you got some fucking money. How much money you motherfucking got? Put some money on the board. You sound like you got some money. They said you got to get up on here and beg. You should. I should have gotten insurance. It's too late now. Too late now. And I don't think insurance will even cover that because I think we even talked about that. I don't even think insurance will cover that because if it did, I probably would have got it. God, it was cute. I want to know the same fucking thing. I want to know the same thing. Man, the veterinarian and be like, man. It's crazy because her teeth was never that bad, but I don't know. I guess during the pandemic, I must have, because my dog is 12 years old and she's never had a problem. Because I'm like, any problem she ever had, I got fixed immediately. When she went to the vet the last time, they're like, no, she needs a professional cleaning. Like, she needs to be put to sleep and it needs to be cleaned. But you do keep me on point on the good foods out here. Thank you, Daniel. Bark, bark. But you can get stuff. No, no. She's past that. That is for dogs that got like moderate. No, baby. I'm telling you, she is past that. She is past that. Believe me. I know you've seen them little TikTok videos when people just got like really, really, really bad teeth and they be like they got to get surgery to clean it. She's in that point. She's in that point. I understand you got some, oh, she can chew on. No, baby. So your dog like my Uncle Larry. Tell you anything. I never heard of a dog getting their teeth cleaned. No, this is baby. This is serious. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. This is not a white person's thing. This is not a white person thing. I promise you. The things you see here, how people with their dogs, when you go on a trip, and sometimes you just made me remember what I gotta do to get some things for Sasha. I forgot about that. I'm tired of talking shit. Telling them double touch screen. I just remembered I gotta get on. I usually use a rover, so like some of the trips I've been using my friend, but my friend is actually coming on the trip, and so now, you know what? Never mind. No, I don't, cause I could just take her to what you call it. But yeah, I thought about that. Um, yeah, or sometimes I just have her with family, or sometimes I use rover. But rover's expensive. When you weigh 500 pounds, they should have did something about it. Wait a minute, what happened? Oh, Cassandra, you back? Come on, you was 20 minutes ago. Now what the fuck you talk about? You was talking about the what you call it when they weigh 500 pounds. They should have did something about it. I told you I don't even let the scale touch a two, put a two on me, Cassandra. So I don't even know. And you know what's so funny? Why do y'all always be concerned about women's health? Y'all see these men creators be doing all this shit. They be going to 4, 5 restaurants a day. Y'all don't never say nothing about their health. Y'all don't ever do that. Why do y'all why does y'all concern always pop up when a woman doing something? Like you don't really care. You don't care that much. You don't care that much, Cassandra. You just, I think society has taught you to like police women, police women, like women, like that is how women are. Like they is like these meek people that needs, you know, guidance. We don't need that. I noticed that too. I don't know, maybe because that one woman watched they figure. I'm thinking it's a baby in the stroller carriage. Only find out it's a full on pamper puppy. Oh, I said New York. I know a girl like that. She got a stroller for her dog. Isn't Cassandra a woman? Yes. Women do that to other women too. I'm not exclusive. I do not be excluded women. Okay, so look, I had posted this on threads a few minutes ago. Let me see if somebody responded because you know people don't like this. So it was this like post on it was this post on threads or whatever. This man, he was like, oh my god, I found the woman. I found the woman of my dreams. I've been looking for her my whole life. And they were saying like the men were being miserable. They were saying like the men were being miserable in the comments by saying it's only your turn. And why is it men? I want to let y'all know this. Like, why do y'all be saying stuff like it's only your turn? It's only your turn. Before you respond, hold on, before you click. Um, I think you're so used to troll. A lot of people could be saying simple things, not from a bad place. You go right into defense modes. No, they ass be talking shit. They ass be talking shit. They be knowing. They be knowing. They be knowing. Don't you know what I tell my friend? I be like, don't ever think nothing nice, motherfucker. They be knowing what the fuck they talking about. They be knowing what the fuck they talking about. But yeah, this line with it's just your turn. I feel like men feel like they so powerful with that statement, but at the end of the day, yes, you are 100% telling the truth. You are 100% telling. You are 100% telling the truth. It's the only to troll who on here edited. I like foods out here. I just don't eat pork. But I'm like, that statement is 100% truth. But it's like men be trying to say it in like in like a shady way. Like, oh, it's only your turn. Yeah. Like if you fuck up, you know, women can leave now. I know. I think that's like the thing that they don't like. They like, yeah, women can leave now. So yeah, if you fuck up, yes, it's going to be the next person turn. Because obviously, because they'll say it like, oh yeah, I guess they'll say it in like with a negative connotation, with an underlying tone, as if, oh, she's just gonna go mess with the next man. But but when you think about it, yeah, that's what happened. Relationships don't always, people don't stay together forever. People break up and they go to the next person. So yeah, you are 100% right in that statement. But the way that like the connotation that men say it in is just like it's given like shady. But it's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is not even just a man thing. It's like, yeah, for a woman, it's only your turn. Cause like, yeah, if that man mess up, or if you mess up, he mess up, you mess up, go, it's time for the next person. I mean, unless you just want to be single forever. But yeah, I hear the truth hurt because it's not what you want to hear, but it doesn't mean that people. So yeah, it's like it's not this. And I'm like, I think men like they are possessive and stuff like that. So when they say a woman is theirs, I guess they feel like it should be for life. But no, this is 2026. Women can leave. Women can get divorces. Women can move on. Women can do that, and it's okay. It's okay. Like that line is not given what you think it is. Like they be trying to be so like, oh, I said that. I said that. No, babes. Yeah. It is your turn. You fuck up and then it's gonna be the next person's turn. Nobody's gonna stay with you through anything. Like maybe that was the old way. Like women just stayed through whatever. No, babes. Nobody's doing that. Nobody is doing that. And as a man, you shouldn't be doing that. Men are always talking about, yeah, I stay. No, if she fuck up, you go too. It's okay. You can leave relationships. I don't. Men think it's so noble to stay in like terrible relationships. No, it's okay, boo. You can leave too. You ever thought of trying less barbecue with the oxtail recipe? Less was less barbecue. What is less barbecue? I be fucking with y'all. Have not been here. Is fucking with y'all the whole time. It's much less about being and more about being responsible for, therefore feeling some ownership. Like how if your house get robbed because you don't knock on the door, your no, I don't understand. Can you give me another analogy? If your house, like if your house got robbed because you don't lock the door, if your house got, and I'm trying to figure out where is the woman in this analogy. If your house got robbed because you don't lock the door and your girl got took, so you wasn't holding it down for your girl and your girl got took. Yeah, that's okay. I'm confused. For your hair, I did. I paid $800. I don't understand. I paid $800. What's wrong with that? The hair was 670, and then I paid the girl 250. It was really 870. It was like I paid her 200. It was like 200 to get my hair done, and the bundles was $600. I'm gonna reuse them bundles too. I'm gonna reuse them for my birthday. Those was probably some of the best bundles I ever had, and so I always thought it was funny. But I realized what the fuck was it? Baby, the hair was. I just said the hair was 670. The hair was 670. I don't know what y'all want me to do about that. Like that was the hair I wanted. It cost 670. I can't argue with the price. It's like, oh, you couldn't have, babes. No, you could not have gotten that hair somewhere else. Maybe you could have, but I'm like, that's the hair I bought. I was satisfied with it. Did I like the price? No, but that's what I want. I feel like, you know what? And that post taught me that, yeah, people don't really be buying what they want. And that's crazy because I'm always find a way to buy what I want. I ain't gonna lie. I'm always find a way to buy what I want. I wanted that particular hair. I saw somebody else use it. I didn't care what the price was. I wanted it. And then you tell and hold on, it has nothing to do with being possessed. A man can do everything right and the woman will still leave. Yes, that's okay because women can leave. That's okay. That's okay. I feel like, you know what, my last breakup taught me that a person leaving you could be the best thing in the world. I'm sorry. Like y'all, men has to understand that. Women, I understand because women go through that all the time. Women be perfect women for men, and they get left and cheated on all the time. I don't know why men think that they excluded from that. It doesn't matter how good man is to a woman. You can't convince her to stay. No, you cannot, because people's feelings change. People's feelings change, and that's okay. Like the person's not going to love you forever, and that's okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah, it's like again, like back to it's just your turn. Yes, like that's why I say the statement is 100% right, but it's like in the form that people say it, in the connotation, the negative connotation that people saying is not right. Like, yes, like because it's all, yes, it is always just your turn, and that's for, it goes for anything. So people can say it like that can be for a job, a relation, like a job, a relationship, anything. Yes, it's always your turn. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. You could do everything right and you could still get wronged, and then you go tell people they don't have money like that. It's contradiction. They don't believe you. I don't got no money. What you mean? I just said I ain't had no money. What you mean? He left for you. Do you think 5 minutes enough? Do you know Lil Durk? When I want to fuck what I know Lil Durk. If both parties play y'all cards right, it could be but okay, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. And that's okay. Like, as I've gotten older and I've seen like how relationships can become deadly and abusive and stuff like that, somebody leaving you could be the best thing ever. Like even like when like men be leaving women and they be like, oh my God, he left me penniless. Like, did y'all see that video, that viral video? She was like, I've been a stay-at-home mom for like 14 years. I really never had a job. I got married right out of college, and then, we got married, and then I always depended on him, and now he told me he's leaving me. Like, oh my God, that's like probably the worst thing that could ever happen. But at the same time, did y'all not hear about that doctor that killed his wife, that his ex-wife of like 7 years? They were divorced for 7 years. Like, somebody leaving you sometimes can be the best thing. Everything's not going to be forever. My last job, I had no problems on my performance reviews. No job on my performance review. 3 months before they let me go, they put me on a PIP for some bullshit. And then they let me go. So yes, it was just my turn at that job. It was just my turn with that man. It was just my turn. Like it's always that. Like, but people be trying to say it in like a negative way, but it's just like, okay, you don't have to tell anybody that. I feel like everybody knows that nothing is truly ever permanent. I just need to stop messing around with older women. It's just saying don't be naive. Her love is not unconditional. Nobody love is unconditional. Nobody love. Yes, this is it's so funny because it's like women don't know that. Smart women know that. Smart women know that. Women get cheated on every fucking day. Every fucking day. Men turn into brand new people every day. I feel like women have known that for centuries, and I think men are just now knowing that because again, it's 2026, and I think men are just now realizing, oh, wait a minute, women are leaving. Women are actually leaving, and I think that's why they like. I think that's why that term is just like getting so more popular. Like it's just your turn because women are leaving because men always left. Let's be real. Me, if like they say, if a man want Keisha with 8 kids and ID, a man is gonna go be with Keisha and 8 kids with an ID. Like my love is unconditional. I love you. Yeah, no, your love is not conditional. I'm a digital product to you. Soon as I cease to exist on your screen, you probably do not think of me. So again, your hair. You didn't do your hair knowing I could be on here. You again. Send me some parlays. I'm pretty sure you got a roster. A roster? A roster of what? I never cheated on nobody in my life, maybe one time. I just saw this post on Facebook. I just saw this post on Facebook that said, that he said, besides fucking other bitches, I'm a pretty good guy. And you know what's so crazy about that? You know what's so crazy about that? Y'all know that men don't tell jokes. They just tell funny truths. And I'm telling you, men really think that. They be like, besides me going and, being a cheater, I am a good guy. I promise you somebody has told me that before. Somebody has told me that before. I'm usually the one who leaves because of their misdeeds. And that is your prerogative. You know what's so funny? Like being an online person, you know how like they think like I'm a woman and I'm always gonna vouch for women. But when it comes to like stuff like this, like very neutral subjects, man, if you a man and you don't like the relationship, leave. I don't give a fuck. Like I do think it's an amicable way of leaving, but at the end of the day, if you're not happy, leave. Because we tell women that all the time. So that should be no different for men. If you're I don't know why men think it's noble to sit in a relationship. I feel like men sit in relationships and then be bad people until somebody leaves them. Instead of, oh, I don't like her no more, I should leave. No, is that a good feeling for them? No. But if that's what you feel, it's okay. It is okay. More than likely, that motherfucker was 20, 21, I don't fucking know, 15, 16, whenever y'all met. So they lived a life without you, and they can live without life without you again. They lived a life before you, they can live it out. And why is y'all talking about cheating? Nobody has said anything about cheating. Nobody has said anything about cheating. Nobody has said anything about cheating. This could be anything. Like, if you don't like how a motherfucker fart, like if that really irritates you to the point where like, oh, this causes me great discomfort. I don't see myself with a future of that. If they blink wrong, if motherfuckers farting too much, leave. Like this ain't got nothing to do with cheating. Nobody said nothing about cheating. That toxic relationship. Yes, like I don't like all that. Like as you get older, I always say like as I get older, like once you turn 30, I know they be like your prefrontal cortex develops at 25. I think for me it was 30. Like all of that, like I don't know. Like soon as a motherfucker not treating you right, just go. Leave them alone. It's okay. And they be like, oh, you women need to have your own money. Now that's the thing. I don't understand why nobody would not have their own money. Like, I don't understand why nobody, like, why wouldn't you have their own money? Even I was thinking about, like, my last relationship, like, when we had broke up, we stayed together. Like, I stayed living with them for an extra 9 months because my money, I was trying to stack my money. But it was if it could have been 3 months, I would have did it in 3 months. But it took me a little longer because shit, I had a couple bills. Because back and forth a health issue. My baggage is, I'm 27. I'm still with the bed. My ex tried to kill me. She tried to poison my food. Yeah, see, this is not women dependent. This is like, so that's what I was trying to say. Like that, it's only your turn thing. It's like men try to say it to other men to be shady, and to women, but to men too. But like no, like that's crazy. Like a person trying to unalive you. Cause what? Like that's crazy. Every life is precious. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. Like that's some crazy shit. I hope you press charges. I hope you press charges. And then that's another thing men don't be want to do. I don't know why they don't do that. They don't be pressing charges on women. They don't be pressing charges on women. I be hearing a lot of stuff like women be, fighting, busting out cars and windows. Bitch, I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm calling the police on you. Because if you was a man and you did that, boy, man, I'm gonna call every motherfucking police I could find. I'm gonna call every police. I'm a police caller. I'm a police caller. I don't know why men don't be calling the police on women. Like I be hearing what the women be doing. I did. I put a restraint on her. Period. As you should. Like you don't play with nobody's life. You don't play with nobody's life because of a relationship. A relationship. No, that shit is crazy. Unless you tried to play with her life. Did you do something? Did you do something to her first? Because women don't just be doing that for no reason. So what you do to her? That lady that had Harold's was mean. Oh, I put a oh my God. You would not be talking like this if I was in person. That now why the fuck would that happen? Talking about I wouldn't, what the fuck would I be talking like? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? And why would I be talking different? Why would I ever be in person? Like, come on. What y'all mean she was mean? My face, y'all don't see, I got a pimple and I'm so mad. I got a pimple on my face. Good thing I don't have nothing to do this weekend. Talking about, yeah, okay, why not? Because you be on my live talking shit. You be on my live talking shit. One pimple, yeah, we'd have a lot of fun. I'm okay. You look young as fuck, baby. I'm 32 years old. I'm old. They call this girl on Facebook said she said I look like I'm her mama age. Can you do the taco place? Yes. Oh my God. That's been on my list for like the longest. I'm gonna put it at the top. I've been wanting to do the taco. That's actually been on like my list to try the taco place. I don't like to have fun either. Chat is glazing. You look old as hell. Damn. You a hating ass motherfucker. It's okay. I feel like I look my age though. I feel like I look 32. I'm 32. I look 32. I don't feel like I look younger than that. I don't feel like I look older than that. So I feel like when motherfuckers talk about look old, I don't feel like I look older than 30. I look exactly my age. You Chicago women are live. You guys come back to Detroit. We love you here. I love Detroit too. I love Detroit. I can't wait to give me some Bucharest. I can't wait to give me. No, you don't. Now I don't know, but no. I think now, baby. I think you pushing it. I think you pushing it. Cassandra, you still here? Fucking wrinkles. Yeah, they be what you call it. I don't know, baby. Yeah, I don't know about no what you call it. I think, I look my age. I look 30. I look 30. To me, if I looked at me and I didn't see like I look 30. Now I don't know how to I don't feel like I look younger than 30. I mean maybe 28, 29, but it's giving 30. It's giving 30. It's giving 30. I don't know about no 26. I'm gonna go back and look at my pictures to see how I looked when I was 26. See, 26 would have been 2000, right before the pandemic. Looked like he was 35, 18. So 26 would have been 2018, 2019. So look what I looked like, and let's see what I looked like at 2019. So 20. Oh my gosh, this is not a very good picture though. When you was 20, but I also had on heavy makeup, so maybe that's not a good picture. I still had on heavy makeup. 26 again. I'm trying to find one with no makeup. Okay, I don't think I had makeup on here. That was 26. And then somebody said 22. I definitely don't look like no fucking 22. Let me show you how I looked at 22. 2015, I would have been 2014, 21. Yeah, 22. Y'all got to understand that the picture quality is getting less and less as the further back we go. 22. So I was 22 in this picture. I don't think I had no pictures from when I'm 20. Wait a minute. 2014, I would have been 21. I would have been 21. Babe, motherfuckers was always outside. You know, I don't be understanding when people be talking about, oh, why you in the club? When, like, at every stage of life, I was at the club. Like, even though now I don't go to the club as often, like, baby, I'm gonna get into a club maybe like once or twice a year. No matter how a woman looks with clothes on. See, that's why I could never mess with a man that be on somebody on my live. It's given. That was a cornball statement. But yeah. So yeah, I don't think I look that young no more. You were in college. Yeah, I was in college. So don't let them know. I think that shit lame as hell. Oh, it don't look it's good to clothes on. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Saying stupid shit like that. It's all no, it's not. It's not. A reminder for chat to like, share, subscribe, and donate at least $5. Hell yeah. But no, I don't, you know what? YouTube money, I feel like I don't see nothing from chat. So I'm like, you know what? Don't give me nothing. Send that shit to my Cash App. I was looking out for you. You looking crazy. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Oh my God, I was so young. This I would have been 2016. What I would have been 23. And I used to go to the club. This like I used to go to the club. I used to go to the club and with no makeup on. With no makeup on. And that used to be that used to be crazy. Oh guys, look. So I'm supposed to be doing a video. I'm gonna try to get it posted by tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night. Were you planning your next trip? No, my next trip is planned, baby. You live in so last year I gave everybody digital cameras. I gave everybody digital cameras to take pictures of me on my birthday trip. If y'all watch my trip, and this is like one of the pictures from last year on my birthday. Don't y'all like how retro it looks? You see, most of the 90% of the pictures are terrible. boyfriend. Most of these pictures ain't even of me. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one of me. What the hell is that? Cheese? I'll buy you a steak. Send it to my Cash App. You talk about you gonna buy me a steak. How do you? Six seven. Please don't do. I don't know how to what you call it. You never know what can come out of a live. Not a motherfucking thing. The only thing is that I connected with my community because I love you guys. I will buy you a Peli Peli. Send the Cash App. Send it. Close the doors. Guys, become a member today. It really helps the channel. Close the doors. Here's another picture. I was telling somebody, what was I just talking about? Damn, what was the fucking example? I forgot what the example was because we were talking about something women do, and then we were talking about like something men do, and I was telling them how like men just like keep going. They be like persistent. They be persistent. Like a motherfucker tell them like no, they don't want to fuck with them, and they just keep going. They just keep going. And I think that's so crazy. Will you do nothing? I'm not gonna do nothing for you. Don't offer me no fucking money and then ask me. So what you gonna do for me? What does that sound like? Could you imagine getting a donation? You like, okay, so what this donation gonna do for me? Baby, no. You have 1,000 comments of people who posting probably 15 weird girl. What do you talk about that? What? Taking all these bullshit ass pictures. Oh, this is a pretty picture. I think this was the best picture of me. The best picture of me. What else you got? It's one picture that's really funny. People say something. You really think you would take, and then I'm just letting you know, like this is I'm always gonna be ever to call out like rape culture and stuff like that, like that. Oh, you think it's gonna be so different in person? I just want you to meet me. I just want you to talk to me one time, and then I'm going to change your mind, babes. No, it don't work like that. I was getting a little big right here. Nobody told me my bikini wasn't right. I look like I'm like 3 months pregnant. It's all right. Still cute. Okay, that's all of that. That one. Let's see what's in this one. Do you support? Yes, I support. I don't really give a fuck who you fuck, to be honest. So I support it all. You want to fuck whatever you want to fuck, you can fuck that. This is not a Lifetime movie. Right. So why the fuck you keep thinking something gonna be different? Have a good night. Where you going, boo? LeBron giving back to communities. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, my favorite one. My favorite picture. Man, I was so tore up on my birthday. I can't wait till my birthday this year. Especially since I'm doing like dry January. A gazelle doesn't just run into a tiger on purpose. Oh, fucking brother. Babes. Stop it. Stop it. Profits if you're chasing down somebody, if you ask and say you should know what do no, I don't do that. I don't be I rather cultivate a community of people who just support my content. I give them value, they give me value back by watching my content. I don't want to do all of that extra shit for money. Just watch the content, bro. Just watch the content. That's more than enough than I can ever ask for. I'm always grateful and thankful for the support of my community. What is your content? Ass shaking. Go look at my page. I shake ass. Go look. When's your birthday? February 1st. 17 days or 16 days now. I'm surprised you remember all these restaurants. What do you mean? Profits trying to put a ring emoji on it for profit. I don't know what that means. Profits trying to put a ring on it. Trying to put a ring on it. Who is profits? Who is profits? Yup, Aquarius. May I ask you something, please? No. If you gotta ask for a question, no. You already take it too long. Just ask the question. So no, you can't ask. You already asked your one question. That was the question. The chat should take notes. We'll be up. February 1st is a holiday. What's your biggest fear in life? My biggest fear in life is getting sick. I know you probably don't make it seem like that, but like really, really getting sick. I don't know. I don't like feeling unwell. I think that is so, oh my God, I think that's so scary. Like even just getting colds makes me like scared. I try to always keep my health up. Yes, I eat crazy, but like getting sick and stuff like that, oh my God, I don't like feeling pain. I don't like pain at all. So I'm a normal person, like getting sick and getting hurt is my biggest fear. And being broke. But that ain't no big fear. I got a coochie, so I'm never gonna be too broke. Like, oh, I had the flu. I had the flu. I had y'all. Did everybody had a flu last month? Was that December? They everybody had a flu. Oh my God, that flu was terrible. I felt terrible. I felt so terrible. I had white walls my with a coinky dink. When I was in Detroit and I was at my family's house, I was downstairs in the basement because I had to look for places to go laugh or whatever. And so I was in the basement, and their basement has like brick walls or something. Bro, it was so funny because they was like, "What the fuck is you doing in a prison cell?" And it made me think. I'm like, "Damn, why people don't be talking about my house when I be at home?" Because I'm like, "Oh, I always be facing towards the wall when I be at home." So I'm like, people don't see stuff. But when I was in Detroit, I was at somebody else's house or whatever. And they was like, "You in that dirty ass Like I was like, damn, y'all going hard. The Lord stays hit him. Oh my gosh. 157 people. Yeah, that flu or whatever it was taking people out. I did not feel good. Like my content took a deep dive. Like after that week, because I celebrated Halloween here. And then that weekend I got sick. I had got sick. So I was out for like a week. And then, I started feeling better. I was trying to get back in with my content. But then by the time I was like starting feeling better, it was like just around the holidays. So Thanksgiving was like a couple days later. So I went out of town. Then I had to go out of town for Thanksgiving. And then I even left early. I left early for Thanksgiving because that's when I went to Punta Cana. Left early for Thanksgiving, come back, still trying to get back. It kept take a couple days, got sick with the flu. And then got sick with the flu, started feeling better. Then it's Christmas time, then it's New Year's Eve, then it's New Year's, and it's like November and December just kind of like passed me by. It's like my content took a dive. My content, what you call that? Meet and greet. I was good. I had a very heavy breathing. Oh my God. That's scary. That is scary. No, no, profit, no notes. You don't know ball, bro, or you unattractive. You doing all that talking for a, what do you mean? You wouldn't say no to me. Oh my. Hey, sometimes I don't approve of it, but I understand why men do certain things around other men, because it's so funny that you making fun of him for how he trying to shoot his shot, because it's actually pretty hilarious. It's actually pretty funny. And I know like that's like a code, like a guy code, you don't tell jokes in front of women, especially women that they trying to get on, because the shit actually fucking funny. You got him on that one. You got him on that one. But yes, I see why men like act a certain way in front of other men. Talk about you steak, pasta, and lobster and a Pelly Pelly jacket. Oh, thank you, boo. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Cassandra. I'm gonna take my ass up off this motherfucker too. Just ignore the hate, girl. I know this was funny. Oh, but she said most people got sick in November, beginning of December. Most people didn't recover until last week. Till last week in January. Hence 2-year flu. Oh, that's what they calling it. No, I mean I healed. One thing I will I was like, I think I had like a fever for like 2-3 days, which is kind of a lot because I've had the flu before, and last time I had the flu, like I only had the fever for like a day. Like I'm a quick healer. Like I don't play. I'm a vitamin D, vitamin C, echinacea, tea, rest, liquids. I'm like trying to get good fast. But yeah, I had a flu. I had the fever for like 2-3 days. I had the fever for 2-3 days. Y'all and them herbs. Now, why would he delete that message? He ain't slick. Drink a Pepsi too. From eating healthy, not wrong with that. Yes, that's why when people be in my comments be talking about like the stuff that I eat, I be like, nah, baby, I don't even play like that. I don't even play like that. And you know what's so funny is like, and I tell people this all the time. It's like when they be like talking about, it's like you do have to understand like the stuff that I eat. When you go to McDonald's and get food, it's no different than that. Like, let's just say I went to Napsy and all the stuff I ordered at Napsy. You're like, dang, that's a lot of food. When you went to McDonald's, you ate out too. You just ate McDonald's, and I just ate like at a place called Napsy or Juanita's. Like, it's no different. Like, your body don't know where the restaurant is at. You went to an unhealthy place too, and then you eat at McDonald's. And I'm just using McDonald's as a very general term because everybody go. You ate there 2-3 times a week. I ate at 3 different restaurants 3 times, like them times. Just because I went to a sit down restaurant and you went to Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, you too had the same amount of unhealthy food that I had. But I don't think people think that. They be like, okay, they think if they go get Chick-fil-A, they go get a Chick-fil-A meal, they think that's different than that spicy bowl I had. No, it's not. They're both high in fat, likely filled with sodium, likely got some processed ingredients. Your body don't know the difference. To them, it's cholesterol and fats. I don't eat fast food because I also eat healthy for that food. I don't believe when people say they don't eat fast food because there's too many goddamn fast food restaurants in the world. People, I don't eat fast food. It's too many people that say they don't eat fast food, but it's too many fast food places running. There's too many fast food places running. You really have. I don't know why people saying that. I don't know what y'all seeing. I'm seeing it. And this pimple pissing me off. This pimple pissing me off. But let me get off of here because I am getting tired. As you can see from my temperament has went down. My temperament has went down because I'm getting sleepy now. Ain't I worked out today?